Hi. Okay, so the journal's dried and I've started to stick on some chipboards. What we're going to do is cover these in gesso. They're just going to be there to create some texture. So I'm going to go ahead and cover these because we don't like the colour that they are now. These are just here to add some texture, so we don't want to keep the colour there. And I'm going to brush it slightly onto the journal as well, so you're going to get a slightly muted colour where the gesso touches. And I applied the alphas using the 3D gel that we used before, gloss gel, 3D gel. And I got this tip for using alphas from Finnabair. It's a really good way to add texture and use up those unwanted chipboards as well. These ones I've got like little flocked bits on as well, some of them, so it's creating a really nice texture there as well. So I'm just extending that gesso onto parts of the journal, and because it's semi-transparent, it's just gonna mute those colours slightly but not lose them. So I'm going for a kind of diagonal down the middle here. So that's that. We'll just give this a quick dry. My heat gun has decided to stop working for some reason. Okay, we'll leave it then, just so it dries really quickly anyway. So I don't know why that's decided to not work. So I kind of laid out my embellishments ready and took a picture, so I had an idea of how I wanted it to look. So I'm just going to grab my picture for my reference. Okay, so what I've got is a mixture of some metals, I've got some resins, I've got some wooden pieces, some of our scrappy niche chipboards. So we're going to add those on, again just using our gel. So I'm going to just use my finger for this. See, the gesso is almost dry already anyway. It does dry quicker than paints. So I'll just use this same brush actually. This will be fine. So this is quite a big piece here. I'm going to put a bit more gel on to apply this. And make sure it's going to hold on there. And I'm just going to hold that in place for a moment. Okay, so on. Let's go. So I'm going to start. I've got this nice resin piece. Just got these. I use AliExpress for a lot of my embellishments. I mean, you know, I can get hold of them myself, but just not at the prices. You can get them on there. So I use a lot of, you know, when you just want something to add a bit of texture and that, you're not that bothered really what it is, then it's great for those. And the good thing about gel, because you can layer it up, you know, it gets in those little places other bits say like can't get to, so it'll just mold the shape, and you know, you can fill it in until it fits, kind of thing. So we're just keeping adding these embellishments. And there's no science to this, you know, just go with what you feel. Keep adding until you're happy, basically. And then afterwards we're going to give everything a good coat of gesso, and we're going to apply some more mediums on the top, so that the colours all tie in with the colours we've already got on here. Because these colours at the moment just don't go, do they? You know, they're all sorts of colours. So by adding gesso you can change the colours to fit your colour scheme. That's why it's such a good tool for me. You know, sometimes you've got things left over and they just don't go with anything anymore. Well, you can just add a bit of gesso and you can change to fit your colour scheme. I mean, obviously metals, you know, they usually come silver, copper, bronze. Sometimes you don't want those colours, you want a bit brighter things. So this allows you to do that. And do remember after you're finished to give your brush a good soak in some hot soapy water, because this gel, it is permanent once dry, so you don't want to go and wreck all your brushes. And I do recommend, you know, using a cheaper brush as well, so you don't want to wreck a really expensive paintbrush with these gels. You know, they're pretty resilient, so you know, they will wreck things. So we're nearly there now. Hopefully my heat gun is going to be working in a minute. Why is that not working? Obviously got a bit hot before. It's not going to work now. So that's okay, we're just going to have to let this dry on its own and come back after the colour. Apologise for the banging, they're just fixing the cold bunker outside. Okay, so we're almost there. It's looking really interesting now. Okay. I've got lots of different size embellishments here and different media, like different materials, different sizes and shapes. It's all going to create interest here. We're almost there. I think this is the last piece to add. I'm hoping you're going to draw some inspiration from this project and give your own a try. It's just so easy, you know, as you can see there's no science to what I'm doing. It's literally just go with it, plunk it all down and see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this, then I'll come back for the final part, gesso and our final layer of colours. Bye!